Hey Eagles! Today I'm going to teach you how to make a collagraph, which is a type of printmaking tool that was founded or invented by Glenn Alps in 1955. And what it means, or what it is pretty much 3D or textured things glued onto a substrate or a surface that you then rub and you'll get a texture from. So what you need for this project is some sort of cardboard. You can use cardboard from like old or used food containers like mac and cheese. So I have cut some pieces of those. You'll need some peeled crayons, and you'll need some paper. You'll need glue, and you'll need scissors. Now going back to the glue, if you don't have Elmer's glue at home, what you can make is a type of glue paste, which many of you know this because I love wheat paste. I love paper mache paste. You can make your own glue using 1/2 water and 1/2 just regular flour that you mix together, and it should feel like pancake mix. If it's a little thin or thick, you can add a little more flour or water, but it will give you a paste that acts like glue. So I'm going to shake this up really quick. It's been sitting in the fridge for a little bit. That's a good place to keep it. Also a good thing to do is put just a little bit of salt in it to avoid mold, since it is technically a food product. And you probably only want to keep it around 3 days, but it'll be perfectly good for 3 days for you to use. I used a 1/2 cup and a 1/2 cup for mine. Okay, so one of these pieces that I've cut out is going to be my substrate, or my base or surface that I attach other things to. And the other piece is going to be what I cut textures out of, or things to attach to my substrate or surface. So I'm going to, let's see, cut out some wave-like looking shapes. I use the back of my scissors, not the tips, to cut with, because you get a little more force pushing down. It's a little easier to cut. You have a little more control. Okay. Some waves. I might make one more set of waves here using my other side of my cardboard. Cool. Cool, got my waves. I noticed that this negative space, or this negative shape that's left from my waves, kind of looks like clouds, which I dig. So, since often you see clouds when you see waves, I'm going to use that negative shape and kind of be inspired by it to create some roaming clouds. Also save some time on cutting. See? Kind of fun clouds. One more time. Cool. And to add to that, I'm going to make a lovely sun to sit atop our waves. Ta-da! Alright. So now I have the pieces cut out that I want to attach to my substrate or base. And you can use like what are they called? A cotton swab to put this glue onto your pieces, or you can just use your finger like I'm doing. You can kind of scrape off the excess paste and use it to glue something else down. First set of waves. You can also use other things besides cardboard to attach to your collagraph. So like if you have some oranges lying around in a bag, you can use the mesh bag of produce or fruit. You can use corrugated cardboard, which is the kind of cardboard that has that wavy stuff in the center. but just this works fine too. I think I'm going to edit and just use one set of my clouds instead of both sets of my clouds, since my substrate or base isn't that big. I don't want to stuff it. And it's okay if there's like some paste on the top of your shapes or around the edges, because this isn't your final piece. Your rubbings will be what you eventually take away from this. Alright, so here's my lovely sunset, or sunrise, or just midday, but sun on the beach. Now, while this dries, after it's had a time to dry just a little bit, what might be a good idea is to kind of press it in a book or put it underneath something heavy. Right there. And inside of this book, I have a collagraph that I've already made, which is inspired by pizza, because I love pizza. So I will show you how to do a print with this. So I'm going to take one of my pages, and I think I actually want to make a card out of this. So I'm going to fold it in half, like this. Or book cover maybe, that'd be cool. Fold, make a nice sharp crease. And then I'm going to put my collagraph underneath one of those pieces. And using my crayon, I will kind of apply a good amount of pressure and rub over the surface, which picks up what is raised on my collagraph, or what I glued down onto it. I'm going to go the opposite direction with my crayon too, to kind of give it a little more visual interest. So here is the front of my card or book made with my collagraph. You can see that it picked up things that I had glued down onto my substrate. So I'm going to do the same thing on the back of my card or book, this time with green. Green and red are complementary colors, meaning the opposite of each other on the color wheel, which means that they go good together. They look nice with each other. So are blue and yellow. And then, that's not true. Blue and orange, I'm sorry. I was like, that doesn't sound right. And purple and yellow. Those are the complementary sets. Alright. There's the back of my card, or my front. So, I'm excited to see what collagraphs you create. Bye!